show is worth seeing. It is worth anybody's while to put himself into some trouble to go and see it. A better idea of the dangers pioneers confront, of the resources and skill that difficulties bring out, of the way in which the Wild West has been settled and civilized, can be obtained from one visit to this exhibition than by reading a score of histories and a cartload of descriptions.
For 30 years, twice a day, 6 days a week, from Chicago to Philadelphia, Paris to Munich, Buffalo Bill brought his gaudy version of the Wild West to the world. William F. Cody had done nearly everything a man could do in the West. He'd been a gold seeker, buffalo hunter, cattle rancher, and Indian fighter. But most of all, he was a superb promoter of the West and of himself. On Staten Island one summer, 1 million people attended his shows. Another 1 million paid to see him that winter at Madison Square Garden. Each scene is instructive, one advertisement promised. A year's visit west in 3 hours. In every performance, a wagon train was raided by Indians and saved by Buffalo Bill. A settler's cabin was attacked and saved by Buffalo Bill. There were Pony Express riders, a buffalo hunt, Mexican vaqueros displaying their skill with the lasso, and the authentic Deadwood stagecoach, surrounded by Indians and saved by Buffalo Bill. But the grand finale was a reenactment of the Battle of the Little Bighorn, showing with historical accuracy, the handbills claimed, the scene of Custer's last stand. And at the end, there was Buffalo Bill himself, in the center of the battlefield, while behind him the words, "Too late," were projected onto a screen. Crowds couldn't get enough of it. Even Libby Custer, who had been widowed by the actual event, proclaimed it the most realistic and faithful representation of a Western life that has ceased to be. She came back to see it many times. It was, the showman boasted, a noisy, rattling, gunpowder entertainment. For millions of people all over the world, William F. Cody had become the embodiment of the West.
Buffalo Bill, I think, is the one true genius the 19th century West really produced. Buffalo Bill is an incredible self-creation. What Buffalo Bill knew about the West is that, in fact, it gave you the opportunity to make yourself over, and then once you've made a role for yourself, to inhabit it. The lines between reality, the lived experience in the West, and the mythic West that Buffalo Bill portrayed for a living become very, very blurred.
In 1885, Sitting Bull himself joined the entourage. Billed as the slayer of General Custer, he was paid $50 a week and reserved the right to profit directly from the sale of autographs and pictures of himself. The aging chief was required only to ride around the arena once a show, and afterwards to sign his name for the awestruck visitors who came to peer at him in his teepee.
It's interesting for Sitting Bull because, first of all, it's a chance for him to see the rest of the world and see what America is about, and a lot of Indian people that went with him, interpreters and everything. And they realize that the world has changed and their way of life has changed. And what's happening on the reservations isn't necessarily indicative of what America could be about.
I think he was probably, in turns, amused and humiliated by the experience. This was so much unlike the reality that he had lived as a young man, and yet it was a bizarre reflection of that reality, too. So he must have seen his experience from a different angle when he was in the Wild West show.
Sitting Bull liked Buffalo Bill, who gave him a handsome hat and the gray horse he'd ridden in the show as gifts. But he could not understand why beggars were left to drift about the streets of big cities, and he gave much of his pay away to newsboys and hobos he met on the tour.
This is a show about conquest. This is a show about the conquest of the West. But everything that the audience sees is Indians attacking whites. This is this strange story of an inverted conquest. It's a celebration of conquest in which the conquerors are the victims. And there's something at one level that still is deeply weird about this. What is going on when you celebrate a conquest and you only show yourself being victimized? It's conquest won without the guilt. We didn't plan it, they attacked us, and when we ended up, we had the whole continent. Buffalo Bill says the Wild West is over. It's finished. It's done. The conquest of the West has now taken place, and all he can do is reenact it for you. The West is still out there, but it's not the same West that it would have been 10 or 20 years ago.